Hey folks, welcome to Mullin It Over episode 10. We are live from Jimmy G's BBQ in Fremont, and Joseph Biller's sitting to my left. How's it going, Joe?
How we doing, man?
Not too bad. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for
excited
coming.
to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. So, I talked to you about coming on the show, and we talked about what you wanted to do, and you said barbecue.
Yeah.
And when you said barbecue, I was like, okay, I know just the place. We gotta come to Jimmy G's in Fremont. So, this is the place to be for barbecue in the area.
Yeah, he told me about Jimmy G's, and I've been really getting into barbecue lately. You know, smoking my own meat and just, so I'm excited to try some local place. I'd never heard of this place, and so now here we are trying it out.
For real. So if you see me disappear here for just a second, you see my computer, I'm pulling up, mulling it over the Facebook page, and I'm sharing the video. So I want you to do the same. Everybody who's tuning in right now, please help me out. Share the video. It helps us to extend our reach a little bit and share what we're doing here, which is spreading the word about some good food and some good local places. I've been doing food lately. I'm going to step outside and doing some food later on. But for right now, we're here at Jimmy G's in Fremont, and we're doing the review. And this is the one I've been looking forward to, folks. I'm just going to be honest. Like I've loved all the different reviews we've done so far, but this is the one when you said you wanted to do barbecue, I was like, oh. So here we are. All right, so we're here at Jimmy G's. And I'm pulling up the Facebook page right now. I'm sharing the video on my timeline. So I encourage you to do the same. Share the video. I see someone, Jessica, thank you for sharing the video. Anyone else out there just now tuning in, Joe, getting on his phone, sharing the video. I really appreciate all the support, guys. So here we go. And there we go. Now it's shared. So now I'm going to go make sure that it's shared the right way, because for the last couple times that I've been sharing this video, for whatever reason, it just shares it to the Mullin It Over page. So let me make sure I got this right. Yep, I sure did. Okay, so here we are. So I've got some sides. I've got some main courses. I got a root beer, mug root beer. And I got some cornbread, which you got to get some cornbread when you come to Jimmy. And then we've got an array of sauces here to try. So we'll go from left to right here. I've got Savannah Sweet, which is usually the unmarked bottle. I've got, let's see, this one was the Texas Original. We've got, which one was this? Cowboy Barbecue. Ooh, Cowboy Barbecue.
I'm excited for that one.
And then this one's Carolina Sweet and Heat, right? Did I get that right? Okay. And then this one is some kind of a tangy sauce. I can't remember exactly what the name was, but it said tangy in it. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is perfect for ribs.
Yeah.
So here we are. Joe, what'd you get?
I had to opt for the brisket.
Gotta
I
get
love
brisket.
Yeah, man.
I
think barbecue, I think brisket.
When you go barbecue, that's like a
Let me see if I can
must.
get this up here a little bit.
Oh,
So this is the brisket here. Got pulled pork, and Nate turned me on. I got to get the baked beans anytime.
baked beans with pulled pork in them?
Cooked right inside. Went with the cornbread as suggested. Some French fries.
So specifically, I'm looking at the menu here, and I'm looking at all this good barbecue and different ways that you can order. You got the 3 meat combo.
Yeah, that's
And
what I got.
so you got 3 different kinds of meat, 2 sides, and a drink, and cornbread. For how much?
$20.
Get out.
$20.
Get out.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
That was
me?
the first thing that shocked me. I
So you
was
got
like, man.
ribs, brisket, pulled pork,
Yeah.
and then you got, what else? Hand-cut fries?
Yep. Fries. Hey, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to dig into
All
this
right,
stuff.
so, man, I'm just looking at it, and
I know.
my mouth's watering.
These
So
green
here-
beans you got, though, man. These look amazing.
Yeah. So
Like-
I got a side of green beans. And they have, these are real, fresh. They look like farm-picked green beans, with bacon and an onion in them. I mean, on point. Baked beans, green beans with the bacon in them, baked beans with pulled pork in them. Then I got a half slab of ribs because I was told to bring some home, and I knew if I got any less than a half slab, or there wasn't gonna be no ribs coming home. And every time I come to Jimmy G's, I have to get their wings. Their smoked wings. It's my favorite. It's one of the few places around that you can actually get smoked wings. And they come in the dip. They come the whole wing, the drum, the flat, and the tip. So you got to break it apart yourself. But that's where the experience is, man. That's the whole point. Getting your fingers dirty, getting in there.
Yeah. Whenever I get wings, I gotta get traditional.
That's right, man. You gotta get the bone in
there.
Now, this isn't a wing review. This is Jimmy G's review. But I'm telling you, folks, if you want some really good smoked wings, there's not many places around that have them. This is one of them, and they're phenomenal. I get them every time I come here. So this is what we got. I'm gonna go over real quick some of the other options that are on the menu before we dig into our food. So obviously we talked about the different barbecue that's available. We didn't talk about some of the stuff that we didn't get. So you got pulled pork. There's also pulled chicken. Yeah, like not shredded, pulled chicken. Brisket.
Just a regular
You got the brisket.
You know,
and
sausage.
then sausage, like a sausage, smoked sausage. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then let's see, the barbecue bowl, which I mean, use your imagination. What do you think that is? Baked beans, mac and cheese, and either pulled pork or brisket.
I bet pulled pork one would be pretty good.
That's $7 or $8, depending on which one you choose. So then,
You come to this chicken half, and there's just so many different options. I was impressed by this. I mean, you can have regular barbecue, honey barbecue, polo loco. I mean, I couldn't even believe that was on the menu, but I almost had to order it, but I got to go with the regular barbecue.
And herb roasted.
Or herb roasted. Like, that's a lot of options.
folks, if you're just now tuning in, please share the video, help us out. I really appreciate all the support. We're here at Jimmy G's in Fremont testing out the barbecue, so please share the video. It really helps to spread the word about what we're doing here. So once again, we're looking at the menu. You went through the chicken half.
Yeah.
Then you can also get half slab or full slab of St. Louis style spare ribs. I got a half slab, and they're just like, I mean, just taunting me right now. Like, I'm pulling on this bone, and watch it. I don't even need to pull very hard. It's just coming right out. I mean, it is just, so half slab, full slab, and then you can do like Joe did, the 2-meat combo or a 3-meat combo, $16, $20. Your half slab of ribs, $11. Full slab's $21.
Yeah.
You're not getting that at New Regal.
Yeah.
New Regal ribs is bomb, but you're not getting that. That's a deal. That is a bomb deal. So they're sauced with their Savannah sweet sauce. That's like the most popular sauce, I kind of think, you know. But and we've got that here to try.
Yep.
So now, the big thing that I usually get when I come here. This time I didn't get it because I wanted to try to get some ribs and some wings and some different barbecue stuff. But they do some gourmet specialty sandwiches. And, I mean, some of these are appropriately named, but obviously if you've ever been to Jimmy G's, chime in the comments section and let me know what your favorite sandwich is from Jimmy G's. I know a lot of people out there like the Three Little Pigs. Some other people I've heard like the Pink Floyd. Let me see, there's some other ones on here that are just the Urban Legend. I mean, there's some really good sandwiches on here, but I always go for the herb chicken sub, which is 5 ounces of herb roasted chicken, melted provolone cheese, 2 slices of bacon, roasted red peppers on a toasted 6-inch European-style flatbread with house-made pesto aioli.
Yeah, Nate pointed that out, and man, that sounded delicious. I almost had to go up and order.
You just can't mess with it. I mean, it's like, it's on point every time I come here. I usually get that sandwich. Today I didn't, and I'm not regretting it by any means, but like, I just read off those ingredients. And it's not sitting in front of me right now? Yeah, well, next time. I'll be back, trust me. So I've seen Jimmy G's at like local events. They do have a truck, and I think that's how he got started, was out of a truck. He used to do a food truck, and then was encouraged to open up his own storefront location. And then, so I've seen him at different locations. Like we've seen him at the Heritage Festival. He was at Rock for Life. Actually, Jim just came up and talked to us for a little bit before we came on, and was talking about how he's been to these different places in Tiffin. I'm kind of trying to talk him into coming to the Music and Art Festival.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm greasing those wheels. That's why we're here. So, but this is one of my favorite local places. I see them at Tiffin events, so that's why I wanted to bring a little bit of their flavor to Mullin It Over. So Joe, all these different sandwiches that they offer, all these different varieties of barbecue. What about these sides, man? Like, obviously, we got the baked beans. One thing that I tried to get, and I didn't know this was I did not know that every barbecue is supposed to have macaroni and cheese. I didn't know that was a thing. But somebody told me that's a thing. Like, all barbecues have to have mac and cheese. Like, if you don't have mac and cheese, it's not a barbecue. Are you kidding me? For real? Like, macaroni salad, maybe, but mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, I tried to get some mac and cheese. They're sold out. So it tells me they probably have some bomb mac and cheese. So couldn't get none today. I ended up opting with the green beans instead. She politely came out to the table and said, "That's some bad news." And it was a little bit of bad news, but I tell you what, those green beans made up for it. Chelsea might not like me because I got two different kinds of beans here. She might not like me later. But, oh well, it'll be all right. So then we got baked beans, mac and cheese. What else do we got here? I mean, I got the green beans.
I was tempted to try the coleslaw. I always like to try the coleslaw anywhere I go.
You gotta get coleslaw.
Yeah, it's just a thing, you know. They gotta go together.
So then, after 4 o'clock, we do a baked potato.
So
if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into that thing, but I see, you can't mess with these.
I gotta bring Keegan home some French fries. He always wants the French fries.
And then they also do handmade chips, and like we mentioned, the cornbread. So I think we went over the whole menu here. Pepsi products, they do beer. They have a soup of the day, and they do homemade pies by the slice. So there's a little bit of a mom and pop flavor here.
Yeah.
Even though
definitely homey.
The logo and the sign outside definitely screams. They did a good job on their marketing and graphic design and everything. But this is a mom and pop restaurant. Like this is
some home cooking, right?
Absolutely, this is home cooking. Comfort food is what you call it, right? Yeah. All right. So without further ado, I'm getting into these ribs. Yeah, we gotta get into these ribs. I can't just let them sit here forever.
Oh man, see,
too much talking, right? Oh,
these are just pulling apart.
Look at that. And he's like, Jim came up to the table and he says, "You guys got any silverware? I got a fork for my beans."
Yeah, we don't need any other silverware,
but I got hands. This is man food. Well, woman food too. This is
good food.
Good food. Yeah. This is good food. Oh my goodness. Oh,
and these ribs are just super tender. The barbecue's not like slathered, like burnt on there. Nothing is burnt here. Nothing. It is
very tender,
cooked to perfection.
Pulls right off the bone, but it doesn't fall off the bone. You're supposed to have some tug.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be some tug off the bone. You want to fall off the bone ribs? Cook them in a slow cooker. You get that every day. It's not about fall off the bone. It's about, you got to get a little bit of a tug, and it's about that smoke ring.
Oh man.
Do they have the smoke ring? Does it hold up to the Tommy Hall standards? It's got to have the smoke ring?
Oh man. Let me see if I can get some. Right here. You can see where. Oh man. See, that is perfectly smoked.
I'm telling you.
Man knows his way around some meat.
He knows what he's doing. He definitely knows what he's doing. So we're over here at Jimmy G's BBQ in Fremont. For those of you just joining us, please share the video. Help us get the word out about Jimmy G's. This excellent barbecue. It's kind of a hidden treasure here in Seneca County.
I had never heard of it.
Joe's never been here. What do you think, man? First impression, of the ribs.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
And just by looking at the menu,
I could just come in here for a whole slab of ribs for $21, as Nate said. I mean, that's just a half.
You can barely buy them at the store for that. I mean, for real. A slab of ribs at the store is like $14, $15. They slather them up with all this stuff and cook them up in there. And I don't have to mess with it. I don't have to sit here for 8 hours smoking these things.
Oh man, see, that's where I got it different from it, because
now see, there you go.
I love smoking.
This is what this is about, though.
Yeah.
You wanted to come on here, you wanted to do barbecue because
I just wanted to try the way he did it, there's a place in Texas, like a certain way that they refrigerate their meat makes it more tender. And you know, I've tried that, and I think that it works. So, you know, it's something I try to do all the
That's
time.
something you brought from Texas,
yeah,
huh?
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
You know, I like learning about everybody's
like
different
that.
style and the way they do it.
Well, you know,
Something
everything.
to try out.
Everybody brings a little something from someone else. You know, it's
Right,
It's
you know, something
very
they heard and tried.
exactly. It's very rare for someone to be truly original. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna pick up a little bit from everybody that you meet.
All right, man, I'm gonna have to get into this brisket.
Oh.
This is what I came for right here.
Oh, that just looks phenomenal. Look at it just fall apart.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely pulling. Coming right apart.
But still has structure. There's still some tension to it.
I'm gonna have to get into the sauces here.
What do you think here? Oh yeah, we'll get into the sauces here in just a minute, but I wanted to just
The
dig into the
Savannah,
meat.
what was it? The Savannah Sweet on the ribs. Very good.
That's
very good.
phenomenal.
barbecue sauce.
Highly recommend the Savannah Sweet. And I think that's what they spice my wings up with here.
I'm gonna have to go with this cowboy here.
All right, fair enough. So you're into the cowboy?
Well, I like the flavors. You know, the chipotle and the jalapeno. And
What's
that's
in
pretty
that?
good.
Has that got a nice kick to it?
It's just a little bit, but see, I'll go with the hot, as hot as you can go, and I'll eat it. So my definition of not very spicy to most people, and they tell you, is quite different. But I mean, it does a little bit. It's more like a mustard kick, so you know.
Okay. Yeah, it does have kind of like a yellowish color to it. If you notice here, this is the cowboy barbecue here. Kind of a yellowish tinge to it. I'm gonna try that next with the wings.
Those look pretty dang good, man.
Oh, by all means, dig in, grab yourself one. I got a pound of them. They sell the wings by the pound, by the way. And that's so you got enough to take home with you. Because once you dig in, you're gonna want some for tomorrow and the next day, if they last that long anyway. So those wings are really good, reheated in the oven. Stick them in the oven, 450 for like 5 minutes. They're just as good the next day. So I've had the wings. I've never had the brisket. Tell me.
Try some, man.
I gotta get me some of this.
Go at it.
So the brisket. And that's got a nice smoky flavor to
Yeah.
it, even throughout the meat.
Yep, throughout the whole. It's
Like-
just.
It's not like it's red in the middle and like brown on the outside. No, it's got like a nice smoky flavor and it sinks its way through the meat. Very excellent. That's without sauce.
Right.
That's a good choice, man. I think next time I'm gonna have to try that brisket. How's the pulled pork? I've had
haven't
the
gotten
pulled
there
pork
yet.
sandwich,
I haven't gotten there yet.
but I've never just tried it as itself.
It looks pretty good.
I
It's
can't
got
just keep
some big
looking
old
at
chunks
this.
done up in here.
Oh my goodness. It's like a sweet cornbread. Folks, I don't want to sit here and eat the whole time. This is like a review. So I'm trying to tell you about this place. We're trying to tell you about the menu. I'm going to give you a little sample of what we have in front of us. But I also want to encourage you to come over here and try it for yourselves. I don't want to sit here and eat in front of you this whole time, but we do want to get into these sauces. So this is the last thing we'll do. And then before this food gets too cold, Joe and I will dig in and actually get our hands into this stuff. But once again, for those of you just joining us, I see Chelsea and Kelsey. Both have just joined us. Please share the video. Help me out. It really does go a long way. All of your friends will then see the video, and it goes a long way. It really does. We're trying to help spread the word about local businesses. So
Definitely, this is
I
someplace
think you can
that
get
your
on
friends
board
and
with that.
family should know about.
absolutely. So Joe, we tried the Savannah Heat on the ribs. You tried the Cowboy Barbecue. I got to get a little sample of this here while it's here.
I
So I
tried
got
this
it open.
pulled pork, and it is amazing. It is just, it's as juicy as can be, but it's still got that flavor and that firmness from the smoking. Oh man, I'm gonna try it with some barbecue here.
Now that's a honey mustard barbecue.
Yeah,
I would definitely recommend that with like, I think that would go really well with the smoked sausage.
Oh yeah, you gotta have
If you had
mustard
the
with
smoked
sausage.
sausage, oh my goodness, that would be phenomenal with that.
This I tried this Texas original here.
Oh, that's what I'm going for next. I just got into it.
It's good. It's got a bit of a kick.
Nice little
kind
kick
of
to
like
it.
kind of like A1.
It looks like
but-
it does.
Oh, it's
It looks like it's got
That's
some
good.
little spice to it here.
yeah,
All right, so
some kind of chili.
we're digging in. What's your preference, Joe? What do you like as far as like when you smoke your meat? What kind of sauce do you go for?
I
You
usually
just, like
go
grab
for,
a bottle off the shelf, or do you make your own? Or
No, I grab a bottle off the shelf. Usually something sweet with a little bit of sugar in it. That way it caramelizes on the meat when you cook it. Just throw it over the flames for the last few minutes.
just the last couple of minutes on each side,
Yep. Just to get it to just stick
caramelize
on
right
it.
into the
Oh
meat
yeah.
and stick to the meat. Yeah, that's good stuff. So, you prefer like a sweeter barbecue? Just because
For, like,
it
cooking
tends to
like
go.
that?
It tends to go. It's a
It's a crowd pleaser too.
exactly, absolutely. It's not something that somebody's gonna say, "Well, I didn't like it because it's too spicy."
Like I said though, I'm all about the spice. So this Texas original, oh yeah, it's good with me.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. It's got a nice little
Some of these
kick.
French fries here.
Nice little kick to it. The French fries. Once again, those hand-cut fries, man.
Yeah.
There's not many places that you can get real hand-cut fries. Benchwarmers is one of them in Tiffin.
Flipping Jimmy's in Fostoria.
The
You get 'em
Savannah
there.
and Memphis together. Ooh, all right. I haven't even opened the Memphis yet, so we'll get there, Heather. I will get there. I'm going to try that because I've got
I'll go
Savannah
for
sweet
it.
on the rib.
I got
So
some
all I gotta
brisket
do
here with that
technically
name on it.
is take
Some of
this rib meat here
some of this here.
and dunk it into the Memphis, right? Yeah.
You got something there, Heather.
That's going
That's good.
on. Thank you. That's what I encourage, folks. If you've been here, chime in the comment section. Let me know. What's your choice? What do you like? Let me know what your favorite sandwich is. And if you've never been here, make a trip. If you're in Tiffin, it's only 25, 30 minutes away from here.
Yeah, it
right on
didn't take
State
us that
Street,
long.
right across the street from O'Reilly's. I
And you know what? Even if you don't want to come over here and be in Fremont for a really long time, they do carry-out orders. So you can come over, pick it up, take it home.
And you
I
know-
do that going to Tiffin for ages all the time.
you know how well barbecue travels. I mean, it
You can
doesn't.
heat it right back up in the oven.
Yeah.
Good to go.
So the last year I've tried the Memphis Sweet and Heat. I've tried
Done the Cowboy.
the Cowboy,
Done the Texas.
and
And
the Savannah.
So we
Now
got
I got to
this
get into
tangy.
this. I think this is Carolina Tangy. I think that's what it is.
I'm gonna try some of this.
I didn't get a chance to get the bottle. Usually when you come here, now when we got here it was packed. It was really busy.
Yes, it was.
We sat at
We
one
thought we
table
were
and then
gonna
came
stay
over
here
here and
forever,
sat.
yeah.
And I was kind of like, I don't know
But
if I
really,
wanna do
they
this,
got us
but
in and got us our food
for
very
real.
quickly, I thought.
Great service, excellent staff here. They took really good care of us, sat us down. It didn't take very long for us to get our food, and that's barbecue, folks. It was out here like that. So, but anyways, what do you think?
That's like that swine line at City Barbecue.
Oh, that's my stuff, man.
Some
Pulled
vinegar,
pork.
some cherry.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it was amazing with this pulled pork. It just like soaked it right up.
All
That'd be
right,
so good on a
sorry,
sandwich.
Joe. I gotta get
Yeah,
just
get
a little
some.
bit here because that is my stuff, man. That's my favorite.
That was good. See, it's just so perfect.
Oh, that sweet and tangy sauce with the pulled pork,
Oh yeah.
folks. If you've ever been to City Barbecue in Findlay, it's very similar, but I think this is a lot better
It is. I didn't want to be the one to say it,
because it's
but
actually like a handmade, homemade sauce. Like they make it themselves. Now, what I was saying is usually when you come here and it's not really busy, they have a little like 6-pack holder of all the different sauces sitting at each table. So you can sit here and sample the different sauces. You got a label on the bottles, you know which one you're sampling. Right now, we went over and grabbed a few sauces. I got an idea of which one or what the names are. But if I got the name wrong, I'm sorry. I know that this one's a tangy sauce, and it's got like a sweet and tangy flavor. Oh, it's so good.
It doesn't matter. When you come here, you should just get one of each anyway. That way you can just experience for yourself which one that you really, really enjoy. But I think it's going to be all of them in my book.
Oh,
those are amazing barbecue sauces.
Oh. So, Joe, we tried all the different sauces.
One second.
You got to get that cornbread, man.
That is amazing.
That's good cornbread.
I mean, I'm biased because I love cornbread, so. Oh, but that is really good. It's still moist. I mean, it's been sitting here since the beginning of the video, and it's just perfect.
Absolutely perfect. I love the cornbread here. I get it every time. Cornbread's a must. You have to get it every time. The baked beans, as long as you have a faithful partner that doesn't mind that you toot a little bit, you got to get the baked beans. Got to get the baked beans. And then the green beans, this is the first time I've ever tried the green beans. The freshness actually blew me away. They taste like garden, like straight out the garden green beans. So it's not like she's just dumping them out of a can and throwing some bacon in with them. They're real. That's probably farmer's market green beans. So Jimmy G's BBQ in Fremont, right here on State Street, across the street from O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Joe, anything else you can say about this place,
man? I don't know. The price is great. We got in here. We got seated super fast. Everything I've sampled so far has been really good. I mean,
this burger's on
there's no real. Oh.
What?
Yep. Oh, now we got something good.
Thanks,
what is this?
That is our B2. Yeah,
the B2. It
now
looks
we got
fantastic.
A burger on the house.
Caramelized onions, cheddar skirt.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
A bacon brisket cheeseburger? Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, now we gotta wrap things up, folks. I gotta dig into this. I'm sorry. So, episode 10, Mullin It Over, live from Jimmy G's BBQ in Fremont, featuring Joe Biller. Thanks again, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Please, folks, like and share the video. Help me spread the word about Jimmy G's BBQ in Fremont. And then coming up this Monday, I'll be coming to you live from the Field of Dreams Drive-In Theater in Tiffin. Once again, like, share the video. Mullin It Over, episode 10, Joe Biller. Thanks again, man.
All right, man.
Peace.